Today we're gonna make Mexican soup. I went to the Mexican market and I got my beef, their deli. I got some beef bones to give some extra flavor, and we got this enormous carrots. Heavens! We got some Mexican squash. We're gonna use cilantro, some corn, some potatoes, tomatoes, and onion, and some cabbage. We're gonna put all this together in our stew pot back here. Our oil in our pan. I'm using olive oil. Salt. We're gonna get some pepper, onion powder, some garlic, a little bit of slappy mama. This is what's gonna give it its flavor. Move all of my meat into my pan. This meat looks really good. We're gonna move all this into here. We're gonna let it boil for a couple hours, and then we're gonna add all of our vegetables in after. One of the important things you want to do, you don't want to leave all this flavor behind, so I'm going to put a little water in here, and I'm going to scrape the bottom of my pan, dump all this yummy flavor into our pot. Dump it all. So with this big carrot, I'm going to cut mine at a little angle. You can cut your carrots however you like. Ones at the end are a little bit bigger. I'm going to cut them in half. Easier to cook down. This is one of the biggest carrots I've ever seen. Some of these potatoes, I'm gonna leave the skin on. This zucchini, this is a Mexican zucchini I got from Fiesta Mart. Get the zucchini all cut up, move it into my bowl. Gonna cut my tomatoes up. I'm really good at this. A little bit of cabbage here. Add this last. I got my onion. Okay, I got my onions nice and diced up. Look at this beautiful bowl. This is all gonna go in our soup. The thing I do like to add personally is I like to add some tomato bouillon. I like the flavor that it brings out. Oh, it's getting a little steamy over here. So now the meat is tender, so we're gonna add the corn and potatoes and carrots in. So we're just gonna put these in. I put my carrots, corn and potatoes all in. They're simmering, and there's onions in the meat and garlic. I just forgot to film that part. I like to add a jalapeno, just my little preference. I feel like it gives just a little bit of extra flavor, so we're gonna put this in there. Cilantro and cabbage. The cilantro will give it a really nice flavor. The cabbage will give it a good flavor, but I'm gonna go ahead and let that simmer in with to just bring all the flavors together. I'm gonna let this simmer for about another 30 minutes. In about 30 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and add my potatoes and zucchini, and then I'm gonna let it simmer for another hour, maybe even longer, depends how tender it gets. I like everything super soft and tender. It's been an hour and a half. My soup is looking really good. Let's have a look. Everything smells so good. Now that I got a bowl of this amazing soup, let's doctor up with some onions and cilantro. We're gonna add all of our toppings. I've got some lime and some cilantro and onions.